clarity and connection over cocktails.
It's called Sober Dating, and it's becoming a powerful movement. Joining us today to talk all about it is Arielle Poteau, editor of 2190, a lifestyle platform that celebrates women and their journey. Welcome to ATL Live, Arielle.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yes. Okay, we're
honor.
excited to talk about this. First off, if you can, for everybody, just define sober dating and, you know, what we're seeing in that space right now.
This is such an interesting topic.
Yeah.
It's all about removing alcohol from the dating scape. You know, so many people, when they are just meeting someone or in the early days of getting to know someone, they may have a glass of wine, or you might have a little cocktail just to loosen things up. Well, a lot of people now are trying to eliminate that completely with the goal of just having a clearer mind and clearer focus. And there are really some numbers to back this up. 30% of adults said that they reported no alcohol consumption in the past year. There's a group called Singles in America. They found that 1/3 of singles prefer dating someone who doesn't drink. And then 15% of singles actively identify as being sober.
Yeah, those are incredible numbers.
That's
and
interesting.
When we're talking about this, we want to be social when we're dating, and even with our girlfriends and boyfriends, whoever you're with, you want to be actively social. But these non-alcoholic options are such an important reason to just step out of the alcohol, but they're more expensive too sometimes. But speak to the reasons why singles are choosing this during those relationship building opportunities.
Yeah, a lot of people say that alcohol really does give you rose-colored glasses. And I consider myself like a natural introvert. And I remember when I was dating that it was very common if I'd have a glass of wine or 2 or 3, you start to loosen up a little bit.
It's the liquid courage.
It does make you feel better, but in a lot of regards, it also can kind of like cloud your relationship.
Yeah.
And so
judgment.
Yes, your judgment. Also red flags. Like you may not notice red flags as quickly, or maybe you're not as compatible with someone, but you might not notice that because you always have the alcohol kind of adding to things.
Right.
So a lot of people who are going down this sober lifestyle are really eliminating it completely, and they're trying to pursue relationships without alcohol at all.
Yeah, and I mean, it also is healthier. Like, let's be honest, that is a part of it as well.
Absolutely.
I know you did an article on this. You talked to a lot of different people. So what were some of the voices that you were hearing from and opinions on it?
So one of the really interesting things is that social media has allowed people who are walking all these different lives to come together on one accord. So a lot of women who are pursuing this sober dating lifestyle have come together on TikTok and are kind of continuing the conversation.
Yeah,
right, absolutely.
One of the women goes by Sober Mommy, which I love.
Okay, Sober Mommy, yes.
And she talks about just what we were saying, eliminating alcohol as a way of clarifying the relationship. She says that she feels like she can get to the point much more quickly with someone when the alcohol is not involved.
Before we go, we would love for you to talk about these options for those who are watching and they're thinking, hey, what?
Yes, this is not
How do I get that
alcoholic
mocktail?
on
Yeah,
the table.
It's so
non-alcoholic.
interesting because, you know, a lot of people know of Dry January. And from that has come a lot of different things, including sober retailers. So this is from a retailer in Kirkwood called Soberish. All non-alcoholic, 0 proof. Nothing that they carry has alcohol in it. This is an espresso martini. I think it's a great option because so many people love espresso martinis right now. It's a hot drink. But this one does not have alcohol in it.
Okay.
This option is a tequila, non-alcoholic tequila, and it's actually by Lewis Hamilton, the race car driver. He's a tequila lover, but he said he wanted to get into the non-alcoholic space. You know, we see celebrities in the spirit space all the time. But he wanted to get into the non-alcoholic space.
Bring us around with this rosé.
And then this is a sparkling rosé. Again, non-alcoholic. Some of them do kind of emulate the flavor and the taste, but they do not have the same effects.
Thank you for bringing this topic to the forefront.
Absolutely.
Love that. Arielle, we appreciate you being here. That was fabulous. And if you would like to get connected with her research and also the products that she brought with her.
The book.
The book.
All the things.
All the things. Head over to our website. That's atliveshow.com. We appreciate you.